Welcome to another vlog. Today it's me, Angela Carvan, and Pierre. Vince didn't make it today, unfortunately. So we launched from the Marsaxlokk Bay, and we're heading to next to the Delimara Fort. We will go near it, obviously on sea, and then we will go to hopefully the weather permits. We will see if we will reach the off-reach area. Stay with us, it will be another kayaking adventure. Now we are kayaking next to the Delimara power station. There's this small breakwater as well. The sea it's a bit choppy, but we will see what are the conditions outside the Marsaxlokk port. There's also the free port there in front of us. Stay with us. Hope you are enjoying this adventure as we do. Unfortunately, we have to change our plans because there are some high waves out there outside the port, and there was a fisherman who told me better if we don't go because on that point there are some high waves as well. It was not predicted this type of weather, but we're heading now to Birżebbuġa Bay and go along that coast. We go next to the Malta Freeport and then go along the coast from there. Stay with us. We have to cut this one a bit short, but safety first, especially at sea. So we have to not risk our lives after all. We go, Pierre. Now we are next to the structure. Me and Pierre are talking and trying to figure out what this is. Seems like a floating dock. There are the buoys there where the ships get moored next to it with them. Who knows what this is? Hey, comment below. Mela, there are the Fort Delimara and the Delimara lighthouse. Unfortunately, we didn't make it to that part. If we go to the right, there's the Malta Freeport, which is very busy, and there's the Lucian tower, which need a good restoration, and we tell the authorities to do so ASAP, so it will become to its full glory. And there's in front of us, there is the Pretty Bay, the Birżebbuġa village, and there's the Ayenza area, where there were the gas cylinders stored there. Here saw some dolphins. We're going to check where they are. Here the sea is becoming a bit calmer because we are entering next to the Freeport area. Sorry, Pierre, say it again. Okay, noted, thank you. We are equipped with 2A radio as well, which are waterproof. We always invest in our safety, so we will keep always safe. There are the fish farms as well in front of us. Maybe you are noticing these yellow poles floating. Those are indicative lights for the boats or ships coming in or out. There might be some rocks in the sea which might be a bit shallow, so these are indicative. You saw them, Pierre? Yes, yes. Woo! We're going next to the dolphins. We are heading next to these dolphins. I think these fish farms attracted these dolphins, or they came in with the ships. We will see if we encounter very close these dolphins. This is something new for me, seeing these dolphins here, because way back I used to go fishing with my uncle and we used to see dolphins at around 40 miles away. More calmer sea. Hopefully we will see these dolphins, as I told you, much closer. They are in this area, so we are literally searching for them. Hopefully we will see these dolphins. Yes, I saw them. As you told me, they were jumping, yes, next to these small boys, so hopefully they are still in this area. Maybe.
Look, in front of us, 20 meters.
Yes, yes. Now we are having a small break here, trying to search for the dolphins. Me and Pierre next to these fish farms, but unfortunately we didn't get that close. There was only one. I think I got it on camera. So hopefully we will continue with our journey, going to Birżebbuġa and then heading back to Marsaxlokk Bay. Here, as you can see, the sea is much calmer. It's more calm, and we are doing the kayaking in this port. Now we are heading to Pretty Bay. As you can see, there are some sailing boats over there. There are around 6 for sure. Maybe they are racing or something like that, or training. And then we will head under the Lucian tower and back to Marsaxlokk Bay. Hope you are enjoying this adventure. Today unfortunately we had to cut it a bit shorter than planned, because there were high waves outside the Marsaxlokk port. So stay with us and enjoy this kayaking adventure. As I told you, there are these sailing boats. I think they are training. They are very close to us now. They have the number as well. And this is the Malta Freeport, where many items come here to be shipped to other countries. Most of them will remain here, and the majority will go to other European countries. Malta is a center of transshipment, so it is ideal for this type of business. Now we are going under this bridge, as I told you. There are some parts of it which collapsed due to these elements. And now we're pretty close to Pretty Bay. There's Pierre in front of me now. Some boats. which are entered in this bay. Now we are at Pretty Bay. There is like a corridor with these boys. If you are paddling in this area, make sure not to cross the swimming zone, because you will be fined for sure. There was even the petrol boat outside this port, so always make sure to abide by the rules. There are these boys, as I told you, which you have to abide and paddle only in this area. Now we are leaving Pretty Bay after that short break at this beautiful beach. When I was young, I used to remember it without sand completely. And now there are a lot of people swimming and having fun, enjoying this beautiful sea area. Unfortunately, there is the free port in front of it, but it's quite nice to have a bath here, especially during summer. Now we are passing through this bridge, me and Pierre. We are trying to keep the same pace because we're filming each other. That is why it's a nice to be in a team. So we are heading back. As I told you, hopefully we will see those dolphins again. They seems like two small caves. I have some light, but I don't have the proper light. So if it's pitch black, I don't have the appropriate light with me. I have only a torch today. It's not that big, but we will have a look what this offers. Yes, it is small. We are trying to go out because there are some rocks. Now we are heading back because we hit some rocks there. Imagine if it's more rough. So we are heading outside and have a look at the other openings. There is another opening here. We will have a look. The sea is not that calm, so we will go out. There are small caves. Pierre is waiting for me there. And now we are heading back from where we launched the kayak, which is Marsaxlokk Bay. We are now under this beautiful tower, which is the Lucian tower. We saw it earlier on this vlog. As I told you before, it needs a good restoration. I don't know the exact date when it was built, but to build it. But if it is restored, it will come back to its glory on this port. There is the small tunnel. Hopefully we will try to have a look what it is. I don't know if it's doable with the kayak, but at least we will have a look from outside. Next to us there is the boundary wall of this the Lucian tower. There's also Pierre. Have a look at this boundary wall. We were going to hit each other, yeah? So I had to pedal a bit fast. So we'll have a look at this tunnel to see what this is. It seems to be man-made. There seems to be some railings as well, like railings, but it is blocked. Now we are next to this newly built breakwater. I think it was completed either in the last year or beginning this year. I saw them even putting those rocks. Here the sea is more calmer, more calm. And there are the fishing boats going either in the port or outside the port, going fishing or something. So now we are reaching the Marsaxlokk area, the Marsaxlokk Bay, which is very nice. A lot of photos have been taken here with these traditional boats. We call them Lutsu in Maltese. They are painted in yellow, blue and red, and some white lines as well, with that particular eye put on the front of this traditional boat. In Maltese we call it the proa. This breakwater gives shelter to these boats. And here there is the slipway from where many fishing vessels will be pulled out from sea to be repaired or for maintenance. This is one of the typical fishing boat, the Maltese Lutsu, as I told you. Look at the colors, they blend very nice to the sea. There's the registration number as well. Every vehicle, every boat in Malta has to be registered. Those which use an engine or an outboard, not like us, the kayaks, but every fishing boat or sports boat, it has to be registered. And there are some regulations to abide to when you're at sea. Some lights, there are various regulations. Obviously you have to abide not to do any accidents. Now we are heading next to the area in front of the church, where there are some restaurants as well, and during the weekend there will be an open market. It's a nice area, as I told you. Here a lot of photos, you see a lot of photos here, reflections especially of the traditional fishing boats, the Lutsu. We have one in front of us, look, those size, which are typically Maltese. I will show you the front of this boat. It has some fish as well. And the typical colors, which are blue, yellow, some red, and a white line. White and red line, which represent the Maltese flag. There's a shed here which way back they used to use it as a washing area. It's called the Ain tal-Ħassalin. Unfortunately this tent it's hiding the view, but I will try to show you some of these beautiful areas here. There are the fishing nets as well. We found Pierre finally, because we got lost amongst the boats. The boats. And with this Maltese typical boat behind us, we come to an end of another vlog. Hope you enjoyed this kayak adventure with me, Angelo Caruana, and Pierre Farrugia. Go and to subscribe, like and comment on our channels. We had to change plans unfortunately, but it was nice as well. We went around these two bays, which are Marsaxlokk Bay and the one at Pretty Bay, for the next one. Bye bye.